everybody? Welcome back to Crash Play Gaming. I am your host, Crash, and I wanted to take a look at a deck from the past, but it's still an EX, so it's kind of a new deck, but you got a bunch of new cards that I wanted to try out. Gardevoir EX got like Screaming Tail, which gives you a little bit of versatility over Lunala. Was it Lunala? No, Cresselia. Over Cresselia, you got the reversal energies in there now. You got counter catchers. So I think Gardevoir EX did get a little bit of a bump, and I am playing the one I believe that won the recent United States tournament. Was it in the United States? I don't remember which one it was. But anyways, playing that one to see how it fares. And I did go up against two major decks here. And if you can't set up a Gardevoir EX, you kind of lose. That's the name of the game. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to the deck list. Gardevoir EX, we all know this Pokemon. Psychic Embrace ability allows you to attach a basic Psychic Energy from your discard to one of your Psychic Pokemon, and you put 2 damage counters on them. Also has the attack Miracle Force for 3 energies, does 190 damage. We all know Gardevoir Stage 2, 310 Psychic Pokemon, pretty good energy accelerator. But how are we making this deck work in terms of attacking? That is why we have the Shining Arcana Gardevoir with the Brainwave attack, does 60 plus damage for each Psychic Energy attached to this Pokemon. Also works with Reversal Energy, allowing you to one-shot a Charizard if you want. It also has the Shining Arcana ability, allowing you to look at the top 2 cards of your deck. If one is a basic energy, you can attach it. Otherwise, they go to your hand. Of course, we're playing Kirlia with the Refinement ability, allowing us to discard a card from our hand and draw 2 cards. We're also playing a sneaky copy of the Kirlia with Mirage Step, just in case we are like really short on Raltses or we have a bad time setting up. We can evolve a Ralts into a Kirlia, Mirage Step, and get 3 of the Kirlias onto the bench, which would happen to be all of the Refinement Kirlias, and then we should be set up to go. Maybe I should have done that in one of my matches. Wonder if I had an opportunity to. I don't know. Anyways, the other attackers we have are Screaming Tail. This guy is able to do 160 damage to any of your opponent's Pokemon. And we also have, sorry, that's with the Roaring Scream attack, 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. We can put up to 8 damage counters equaling 160. If you play Ancient Booster Capsule, right? You can bump up the HP and also bump up the damage output of Scream Tail, which might actually be worth it. So I will mention a card to cut to put that in instead. We're playing Zacian V as well as another attacker. Similar attack to Brainwave. It has Storm Slash, 60 plus, but it has a higher HP cap, so you're able to attach a lot more energy to it in one turn. We're also playing Manaphy, Greninja, Mew as well, and Jirachi for, of course, Greninja counters, Sableye counters, and Mysterious Tail is just a good card. On to the items. We have 4 Battle VIP Pass, 4 levels, 2 crystals, and 2 counter catchers, allowing us to bring up one of our opponent's bench Pokemon as long as they have more prizes than us, and sometimes they are doing so, which is good. A Lost Vacuum to help counter Path to the Peak, and 2 Stadiums as well to help counter Artazon and Collapsed Stadium. We're also playing 3 copies of Ultra Ball, 2 copies of Super Rod. We do have a lot of single prize attackers, so Super Rod does come in handy to bring back some of those Pokemon as well. We are playing 3 copies of Rare Candy. We have plenty of ways to evolve from Kirlia to Gardevoir. But if we need a Gardevoir in a pinch, or we just want to get there faster, that's why we're playing some Rare Candies. Our support alliance is very, very small. We have a worker to help with Path to the Peak. We have 4 ways to counter Path to the Peak in this deck. 1 boss, 4 Iono, 1 research. And then we got 12 energies, 2 reversal, and 10 psychic energies. Now, I was saying about Scream Tail to increase the damage output. I believe that you can get rid of either the Mew. Mew does help you, but you are only playing 1 copy. Here, you know, it just depends on your playstyle. You can get rid of a Mew. I also think you can cut a Fog Crystal as well, or another Ultra Ball, or the Lost Vacuum. Just some options if you want to increase the damage output of Scream Tail. You could make this a more Scream Tail heavy deck instead of, you can also cut the Zacian and put in another Scream Tail and just kind of have Scream Tail as your major attacker, but it just depends on what you're going up against. I do like the way this deck is built, but that is the deck list. Let's go see it in action. Pente V. Uh-oh, are we going up against Iron Valiant? Well, we'll see. We'll get down another Ralts just in case they're able to KO the 1. We have Rare Candy, Gardevoir for next turn, but not really any energies to help us out here. I might Ultra Ball for Kirlia. I don't know right now. We'll see what we're going up against. Lost City doesn't help. They got a Battle VIP Pass, so it looks like we're going up against Iron Valiant. And we'll see what they get. Oh no, Charizard. Okay. Charizard versus Gardevoir. We'll see what happens. Good thing we have this worker so we can bounce this Lost City. I don't like Lost City being in play. I need to recover my Ralts. for sure. For sure, for sure. Screamtail would be nice here. We'd be able to snipe off their Charmanders if they don't get another one down, but they just get Arvin for Battle VIP Pass. We also have to be careful with the Mew EX, because it can copy our attacks. Ooh, they Lumineon early. If I top deck an Iono. If I top deck an Iono, they're gonna lose what they're gonna get. Fleet-footed, didn't they get another Battle VIP Pass? Yeah, why aren't they playing the Battle VIP Pass before they do anything else? That was weird. Anyways, that's fine. They attach Fire Energy to the Entei. Still have the V-Star power. Double Charmanders. Can we just get around by KOing Mew, Lumineon, and Entei? Not even worry about the Charizards? I think so. I think we can. I don't actually think we need to KO the Charizards, but we'll see how the game turns out. I need to get I have 2 counter catchers and a boss. So I need to KO an Entei or something first before I even use my counter catchers and bosses to finish off the game. And I think I want boss to ideally be last. We'll see what we top deck. Shining Arcana Gardevoir is good. Let's go ahead and work her. Okay. Let's Kirlia here. And Refinement away in energy. Fog Crystal Mirage Step Kirlia. Could put down 2 other Kirlias. Could also get Gardevoir EX and attack. Put some damage on the Entei. I think that might be what I do. Fog Crystal for another energy. I don't think Entei can KO us, and a Charizard can't KO us. So we'll get rid of both of those. We'll go grab Gardevoir EX. Rare Candy into it. And then we can Psychic Embrace. The 3 energies. Oh, come on. And we can just two-shot this Entei. We'll hit it with Gardevoir EX. Gardevoir EX will soak some damage from Entei V. This Gardevoir will clean it up, so to speak. And hopefully they don't KO our Kirlia so that we can find some more cards to work with here. Hopefully we top deck a supporter off of the 3 cards that I potentially can get next turn. Opponent plays an Arvin. This will get them a Rare Candy or an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball 4 Sealstone. Okay, that's just basically Ultra Ball fodder at this point. They will guarantee themselves a Charizard this turn. They could retreat the Entei, which is perfectly fine. Actually, if they retreat the Entei, that's okay. Screaming Tail can clean it up, unless they play a Collapsed Stadium. Collapsed Stadium does get rid of Lumineon or Entei for them. So there is that. They do get rid of a Research. That means they have some other supporter. Rare Candy Charizard followed by a supporter here, I'm assuming. Charizard also can't take the KO on Gardevoir. Oh no, they can. I'm weak to Dark. Oh, this sucks. Entei can't retreat though without a switch. They'd have to burn a couple energies on Entei. Oh no, what are you weak to? Are you weak to Dark? You're weak to Metal. Okay. Another Fire Energy. Restart from you. I'm surprised they got rid of the Research, but I guess they really wanted to get their Charizard going. Fleet-footed. Let's hope they can't find a switch for this Entei. Now I'm actually concerned about the Entei switching because they can KO our Gardevoir. I forgot that Gardevoir is weak to Dark and Charizard's a Dark deck, technically. But here we are. We do have Baby Gardy that can take the KO. Entei V's going for the V-Star power, which is going to go for the switch, which is going to knock us out, and then we're screwed. We're just going to be screwed. If they even play a switching card. That should be it. That should be the switching card. I guess they played Arven this turn too, which makes sense why they got rid of Research. No, not a switching card. Okay. Fine. Their basic energy to throw in the bin, which is good. Actually, let's get rid of the Kirlia. The basic energy could be good here. Mew, that's good to see. Throw down the Mew. We'll evolve Shining Arcana Gardevoir. And then Shining Arcana. Greninja, this is why I didn't get rid of the energy, so that I can use Greninja's ability. Do have an option to go into Screaming Tail here instead of Gardevoir. Let's do that. Let's go into Screaming Tail. Attach that there. And Psychic Embrace. $20 and $40. Okay, don't want to do anything else, so we'll just Roaring Scream and knock out this Entei. Oh, that's 80 damage. Oops. A little overkill, my bad. We take 2 prizes, hopefully they're good, 3 and 4. Battle VIP Pass Ultra Ball is good. We do need to get down another Ralts at some point. So we'll see what our opponent's going to go after. They do have an out to a boss. They play Penny. Ooh, they pick up the Lumineon. Okay. Good of them to pick up the Lumineon. That is a target for me. But maybe we can load up enough on Gardevoir to KO the... Does it have to be Psychic Energy? Does. So definitely Ultra Balling for another Ralts is the play here. We're going to promote the Mew if they knock out Screaming Tail. Scream Tail, not Screaming Tail. And Gardevoir is going to... We may just 2-shot this Charizard and then KO the Mew EX. We are up prizing right now. We do have to be careful of boss. Here comes another Rare Candy Charizard, which is fine. I do want them to put Lumineon back into play. I'm sure they will at some point. And they may not have to do it this turn, which I understand. But I definitely need to get another Ralts down this turn before I get boss. Burning Darkness, okay. That is fine with me. They take 1 prize. And another Battle VIP Pass. Okay, let's go in Ultra Ball. Get rid of the Battle VIP Passes, of course. So grab a Ralts. I could Super Rod back in the Scream Tail. Does that matter right now? I don't think so. Let's go into Conceal Cards, get rid of the energy. Kirlia Collapsed. Okay. Shining Arcana. Ooh. Zacian. Zacian might be some good bait here. We're going to 2-shot this Charizard. $210. They are 1-shotting the Zacian. I do kind of want to go behind on prizes. Let's see what I get off of this. Mysterious Tail. Level Ball. Okay. I think we're going to go in with Zacian here. I think this is correct. We'll see though. I can go with Zacian, give them 2 prizes, and they go down to 3, right? And then that opens up my counter catcher play. And we can also deal with the Charizard. How much damage are we doing? 150? Let's do one more. Mm-hmm. 180. Half hit this Charizard. That means that Gardevoir could come in and KO it. The Shining Arcana Gardevoir can come in and KO it. We have options to come in and KO it. It enables the reversal and counter catcher plays as well. There's Lumineon. That might go for a boss onto the Gardevoir, which is fine actually. It is. We're actually very okay with embossing our Gardevoir EX, because that just means that we can KO this Charizard. Anyways, we have counter catcher if they switch Charizards. They're not going to switch Charizards. We're cool with this. How much HP do you have actually? 150. Do we actually... We can't retreat, so we'll go up with Zacian here. Do we actually just counter catcher something else? Like the Lumineon? Because Scream Tail can take out this Charizard at any point. So we'll Super Rod. Let's get back Ralts, Gardevoir, Scream Tail. I don't need a Gardevoir this turn, so we can evolve into Kirlia. How much are we hitting? 180. Let's counter catcher. The Mew. We're going to level ball for another Ralts. And then Iono. Put them down in 3. We go to 4, but we still have 2 draws left with Kirlia and Gardevoir. Not bad. Let's go Shining Arcana first. Okay. Let's conceal cards away the basic Psychic Energy. Of course. And then we can Refinement away a Level Ball. Let's actually save this stuff because I know that we put 1 Rare Candy down. We have 1 Rare Candy in the... Okay, so it's better to shuffle. I want 2 options. There's only 1 Rare Candy in the deck, so it was correct to shuffle. We have 2 options to go into Gardevoir here. Rare Candy or Kirlia. Let's just throw this on the Mew. Actually, let's make this guy a little bit more threatening. Alright, and we 180, take the KO on this Mew EX here, so that they can't draw extra cards. We take 2 prizes. Rare Candy Basic Energy is great. I didn't realize we prized one. Okay. So, if they take this KO, they go down to 1, right? And Gardevoir, 60 plus 30 for each. They're going to boss up the Shining Arcana Gardevoir. No, they're going to boss up Kirlia. Alright. They're going to boss up Kirlia. And we have Scream Tail for game. Wonder how much damage this does, though. Let's see, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240. It's doing 240 already. 270. 300. I think we can just KO with Gardevoir. If I'm not mistaken. No, I don't have a way to discard the energy. I needed more energies in the discard. It's Level Ball for Scream Tail. I don't know. Either way, we're going to get Scream Tail and just win. This way I know that we're going to win. I'd rather not, like, I'd rather just do it. Oh, we only have 3 energies. That's not enough. 40, 80. I need 160. Oh, this math is hard. And I need to get rid of that Vengeful Punch. Oh, crud. Math is hard. Hold on. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. I need all... So I need 4 energies on this guy. I only have 3 in the discard. So I attach to Mew. It's Mysterious Tail. Ultra Ball. Great. Great. This'll do it. That'll do it. Okay, now I'm not worried. Alright, now I'm not worried. Okay, now we got it. Now we're good. We got 5 energy in the discard. And then we can just load up Screaming Tail. I really do think Gardevoir, Baby Gardevoir had enough to KO this Charizard, but I'm going to play it safe. I am not the best at math. If you've watched the channel, you know that I sometimes miscount. I could be miscounting here, but I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure Scream Tail does 160, which is enough to KO the Charizard on the bench, which is exactly what we're going to do with the Roaring Scream attack. Screaming at this Charizard on the bench, taking the KO. It's a Terra Pokemon! I'm not taking the KO! Oh no! Terras don't take bench damage. I'm not smart. Don't have a boss. Please don't have a boss. Just KO Scream Tail, please. Nest Ball. Oh gosh, Pidgey. Oh no. Honestly, I think their best play is to not KO Scream Tail, but they did. Sweet. Oh, guys, I just threw that match. They should have KO'd Scream Tail, to be honest. They should have waited till they got a boss. Oh my gosh. I just threw this match. Let's see if we can get a boss's orders. Oh, we have access to Counter Catcher now. Well, since we have access to Counter Catcher, now I'm going to see how much I could have done with Gardevoir. That's so bad, guys. Reversal. Oh, maybe Reversal actually wasn't active last turn, was it? Oh, we had the same prizing. Maybe I'm not as dumb as I look, and sometimes I just mistakenly make the right play. We're going to load up this Gardevoir, see how much damage it can do, and just go from there, because, oh my gosh. Here I was saying, oh, I can't do math, blah, blah, blah. Well, I can't even realize that there's Terra Pokemon in play. Alright. That's done. We can do 420 damage. We're going to do 420 damage and just one-shot this Charizard for game. Oh, that was very, very stressful at the very end. I apologize for that bad play, but was it really a bad play? I couldn't have attacked the Gardevoir anyways with all that damage. But GG's, we got the dub there. Alright, going up against Lost Box, we start with Jirachi and a Scream Tail. Not much else. We're just going to attach this energy to Jirachi and pass. We have Iono for next turn. That really sucks that we weren't able to put down any other basic Pokemon. And they can probably get Cramorant here and just win. So we'll see what they're able to do. This is Giratina, Lost Zone. I don't know if like the most recent ones are playing Crams. I'm sure they are. I don't see why they wouldn't. So we could get crammed here, but it does say something that they didn't get a second Comfy. You get rid of a Sableye, which is fine. Touch energy to Giratina. Are they going to go with Abyssal Seeking? Path to the Peak. Okay, that's fine. We can bounce that with Collapse, which might hurt them. They didn't do much either, which is like, ugh. Let's go ahead and do the Collapsed. Get rid of that. Scream Tail might actually be a... Well, I don't want to play it yet. We're going to have to, I don't know. I mean, I need to put down stuff, and I'm probably helping out my opponent more than I'm going to help me, but whatever. I mean, Fog Crystal. Get down a Ralts, I suppose. Yep. Ralts it is. Maybe I should have got a Mew down. Oh, I guess I can charge some energy. That's not too bad. Gets energy out the deck. We can play Artazon next turn. Collapsed Stadium I don't really care about. But here we are. See what our opponent is going to be able to cook up now that that happened. Another Nest Ball. Maybe we can top deck into a Gardevoir EX and we can start attacking. We can definitely do Artazon, Gardevoir. Just go into Gardevoir. Probably put our opponent into a Chorus as well. So we'll see what happens. Some more flower selecting from our opponent. I'm gonna get rid of counter catchers, switches. There's their Chorus. Yep, I think I helped them out more than they helped me out. I only got down to freaking Ralts. That's it. It'd be nice if I can top deck an Ultra Ball. Because I can't really attack with this. They got themselves a Greninja. Which is good for them because I bounced their path. Comfy Battle VIP Pass went into the discard. To the Lost Zone. Grass Energy. Alright. Opponent has a huge hand. I did Iono. One of my Ionos back to the bottom. We got two others somewhere. There's a Jet Energy coming in with Giratina V. They're going to probably do Abyssal Seeking. Knowing that I can't really do much about it. Abyss Seeking. If we can find Gardevoir EX, we can two-shot this guy. Without having to worry too much, I think. I don't know, though. We might just have to play Artazon and get down another Ralts. We're setting up really slow here, which isn't the best for me, but it looks like they're having a tough time with this Abyss Seeking. Get rid of some energies there. And a V-Star. Another basic energy's not good. Alright, well, we're going to throw down the Artazon and play that. I want to get Mew, but like at the same time I need the guys down. Candy into that Gardevoir and Shining Arcana. Need to draw some cards. The Ralts of Research is actually nice. Let's do that. Okay. Ultra Ball for Greninja. Iono Battle VIP Pass, and let's go ahead and charge energy. Another turn of just charging up this energy. Alright, we have Kirlia. We may be able to get Gardevoir EX into play next turn. We have an Iono too, which is good in case our opponent has like... Well, they are going to have a ton of stuff in their deck. But if we go down in prizings, we may be able to one-shot the Giratina V-Stars with Gardevoirs. See what our opponent does, though. They might have access to boss here. And then they can just KO the Gardevoir anyways. It is their biggest threat after all. We'll see what happens. We get Artazon for a Scream Tail. They're going to switch into a Comfy. They're going to do some more flower selecting here. Fine with me. If they KO Jirachi, I could also think about going into a Zacian to KO the Giratina's Escape Rope. I'll give you Greninja. This gives me a free pivot this time, actually. So I'm okay with this. If Zacian's in the deck, that'll be good, because I can KO this Giratina V with Zacian. They're going to boss up the Gardevoir Shining Arcana. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Still gives us a pivot. I'm going to Artazon to check if he's in there. And maybe I should well, I should have another Ralts in the deck too. 5 energy in the discard. Okay. We can Iono them down to 5. And the Mirage Gates. Down 2 Mirage Gates, that gives them 1 energy. They're definitely going to be saving their V-Star power for knocking out a Gardevoir EX. There's a Giratina V-Star. Are they going to do Lost Impact? Let's see, they have 1 energy in the Lost Zone. How much energy is 1 energy in the discard? This has to be all their energies, right? We know they have a Jet, but they need... I'm sure they have another Psychic somewhere. We've only seen a lot of Grass. I'm surprised they did a Lost Impact instead of Shred, but at the same time, it does keep them out of range of my Zacian, I think. Alright, Jirachi, come on up. Another Kirlia. Go ahead and do this, and let's go ahead and Artazon. Do have that. Do have Zacian in here. 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270. I need 8 energy on him. I have 5 in the discard. 6, 7. Could just counter catcher the Giratina V. Yeah, let's counter capture the Giratina V. And then we can conceal cards away basic energy. Doesn't help. And then Iono. Actually, Super Rod first. Okay. And then an Iono. Looking for an Ultra Ball or Fog Crystal. Nothing of the like. Cool. Let's go ahead and Refinement then. Let's get rid of an Iono. Ultra Ball's there. We don't have a Gardevoir though. Yeah, we do. We don't have a Zacian. We have a Gardevoir, we don't have a Zacian. I guess do we try to go with the Screamtail then? Oh. No, I just evolved Kirlia this turn, didn't I? Crap. I did just evolve into Kirlia. Okay. We'll put that in my hand. Evolve this. Charge some energy. Don't want to discard anything. Get these two out the deck. Okay. Okay. We know that this Giratina V can't attack, so that's why... I mean, it needs another energy to attack. This is a really, really slow setup for us. We have Gardevoir, Shining Arcana in here. There's another energy for this Giratina. They are down 1 V-Star. We did see that. So they can shred through the Jirachi, which is fine. I wonder how many Giratinas. There's probably a 3-3 line, right? Giratina. An Iono. Bummer. Not that much of a bummer, but still a little bit of a bummer. Okay. Don't have the Gardevoir. Do have the Zacian to take the KO if we want. We're getting out Sableye now, so we are going to have to put back in Jirachi for sure. Okay. Double Gardy. Let's go Refinement. Get rid of this Battle VIP Pass. Really tough to navigate. Let's go another Refinement. Get rid of the Battle VIP Pass. We can Screen Tell the Sableye. Do have 10 in the Lost Zone. They do need an energy for Sableye. Does do only 12. Zacian V comes into play. This Gardy comes into play. Artazon. Kind of want Screen Tell as an option. And it thins the deck a little bit, so we'll do that. And then we can Psychic Embrace. Actually, let's take out the Sableye. $20, $40, $60, $80. Treat into the Scream Tail. Lost Vacuum this Battle VIP Pass. Get rid of Artazon. And then we can Roaring Scream to KO the Sableye. I don't want Sableye shenanigans. I don't have Jirachi yet. Let's go prize number 5, which is an Ultra Ball Kirlia. Kirlia's alright. Increases the damage they need to do to KO us, and they have to get back that Sableye. Have they played Super Rods? They have not, but they don't have any Psychic Energy in the discard. There's a Chorus from our opponent. Getting rid of a Battle VIP Pass and something else. Another Comfy. They've got Talasso and 3 Battle VIP Passes. That's insane. Cramorant. Okay. Switch card into Cram, which is fine. Ooh, they play Water Energy for Greninja. Good to know. Another Psychic Energy for Giratina. And the other Giratina V-Star. This is tricky. They go down to 3 prizes, we're at 5. Tricky for us to navigate. A Mew. Let's go ahead and Refinement that Mew away. Iono them down to 3. We don't have boss anymore, do we? Yep. And we have 1 counter catcher? If it's in the deck? Nope. All of our gusting options are gone, so we do have to go through this. What do I have that KOs a Cramorant? Not much, to be honest. We have that other Gardevoir. We still have Super Rod. Crud. Iono might be big here, I'm not sure though. Let's go and Iono them down to 3. I don't know if we're going to get through this one. This is a tough one. Them being able to go Cramorant here kind of messes us up a little bit. Maybe we should have gone in with Zacian to force them to... I don't think it matters. Miracle Force. I don't think we're coming out on top. I think we just took too long to set up here to handle this Giratina stuff. They're just going to start Requiem and KO. They can also just Lost Impact. We're down to 250 HP anyways. They have concealed cards there and another energy. They don't really need much. Oh, I guess the Path to the Peak is even worse. That for sure seals it for them. Because now we don't have a backup attacker. And they go ahead and do their Star Requiem V-Star Power, KOing the Gardevoir. They didn't have to do that, but they did. And they go down to 1 prize remaining, so I don't think there's a way for us to win this. Especially because they played Path as well. Play the reversal. Can Level Ball, check the deck. Yeah, we don't have a way out of it. So that's all we can do here. We're just going to go ahead and Brainwave. Do 150 to Giratina, and Giratina was able to win against us, but I really do believe it happened to just be our really slow setup, and maybe I made a misplay KOing the Sableye because I could have gotten back the Jirachi at some point. Maybe Sableye wasn't as big of a threat as I thought, and we should have just gone after the Giratinas, but I think it just took us a long time to set up with our stuff, and you know, it was a poor opening hand, but whatever. We take a lose here to Giratina. It's one of the top decks, but we did beat Charizard, so that's cool too. And they're just playing out their cards. I'm just going to go ahead and concede here. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching me beat up on Charizard and watching me get beat up by Giratina. Still salty that I wasn't able to set up, but you know, that sometimes that just happens. It's the way the cards crumble. It's what you got to do. It's how you get yourself out of those that make you a great player. But obviously, I'm not that great of a player because I still lost. But whatever, it's good to show the wins, good to show the losses. And once again, thank you for sticking around to the end, and we will see you next time on Crash Blade Gaming.